Have you ever wanted more pleasure in your life? Still in the right space. Hey, it's Rachel. I've been an intimacy coach for 10 years. And that's inspired me to do this extended series where we're talking about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for yourself, but also within a partnered relationship if you're interested. This month has been all about content, which has been really fun and exciting because we're not talking about product. We're just talking about tangible things that we can start to really grow upon understanding about ourselves as well as our partnered relationships. And today what I want to talk to you about is permission for pleasure. Okay? I know this actually kind of sounds silly, but you'd be surprised at how many of us are actually holding back from allowing ourselves to feel good. Now, I don't think that men suffer with this as much as women do, but I do believe they do, especially if you come from a household that we didn't really talk about this, or most importantly, I see this with men who grew up in religion because you were probably told a very strict set of ideals and beliefs around what it means to be sexual. So you can also tell me in the comments if this is different for you or if you have any experiences that you can relate to, but permission for pleasure. So for women, the reason I feel like we struggle bus with this is because the dichotomy that we're given, we have a pendulum that swings from a black and white idea of what women can be. You can be a sex worker, but you also have to be a Mary Teresa type saint. You can be, someone super sexy that does burlesque, but you can't be a mom. And if you're a mom, you certainly can't be a sex worker and blah, 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 blah. It's this or that. It's this or that. There's no gray area for women to exist. It is the absolute cliche, be a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets, right? You can exist as both of those things. Why not? And if I'm not mistaken, I bet your partner would probably really, really like that as well, right? You get the full spectrum of what it means to be a human being, let alone what we define as a woman. So permission for pleasure is important because, especially again for women, we have been so convinced that all of these ideas about what sex and intimacy are not our own ideas. I mean, that part's true, but like how we should feel about this. I have so many of my clients who have never experienced an orgasm, who have never experienced the potential of a full orgasm, who have never even been able to feel comfortable being alone with their partner, not because their partner's not trying, but because the ideas that we have about our bodies. If you've ever been with a partner who won't turn on the lights or insists on having sex with a shirt on all the time or is not comfortable with giving or receiving oral, these are not necessarily their preferences. It's what they were taught to feel about their bodies, their pleasure, their sex. So we really have to get to the heart of it. So consider your parents, teachers, pastors, people of influence, the way that you were programmed. Who told you what to believe was sex? Most importantly, if there was a lack of education, where did you get it from? Movies, TV, television, that was Rach, okay? So we have to really get clear on what we were told. And if you ever feel discord around it, that's because what truly is happening is the inside of you is going, but I want to feel different. I want to feel love and pleasure and sex. But the outside says, but we were told you can't because you're supposed to be a good girl. Oh, that is the worst, right? So I'm running out of time, okay? But I hope that you can kind of see why it's important to get to the intention of why we want to be intimate with a partner, but definitely with self as well. And I gotta go, I'm out of time, but thank you for being here. I love you. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye.